So hey everybody, this is Corey with Legacy Chess. I'm here just to talk to you guys about using chesskid.com. This is going to be our online resource for a chess curriculum with Legacy Chess. Of course, there's plenty of chess resources out there, but as kind of a guide and kind of a standard for Legacy Chess across the board, we'll be using ChessKid. So assuming you've already made an account, I'm going to go ahead and log in and just talk a little bit about it if you've never used it before. Pretty standard. These chess applications, chess software offer play areas where kids can come in and use play fast or play slow. They can access tournaments and computers. The beautiful thing about chesskid.com, the reason why it's separate from chess.com is especially because it's kid friendly, meaning that they can't really message each other or they wouldn't be engaging with adults that are not already assigned to them as coaches. So you won't just have a bunch of random people messaging each other. It's pretty safe, pretty kid friendly. Yeah. So if you've never used it before, I highly encourage you to kind of play around on chesskid.com with your own account. Just kind of see what the kids see. If you look into the learn section, which is where we'll be guiding the kids pretty regularly, you'll see that there's puzzles, there's vision exercises, lessons, videos, workouts, and articles. Mostly, I imagine we'll be using more puzzles and lessons. So like I said, if you haven't used it before, I recommend going in and kind of just getting a good feel for it. For example, here, it says using the rook lift. This is the lesson that I've currently reached. So they'll start off with a short video, and then they'll have me do the exercise myself, and they have an explanation on the side of it. So I recommend just doing a few of those to get more acquainted with it. But the important thing about today, what we're talking about is the kids section. So what you will have is you'll be able to see the classes that you're teaching in, whether it be 1 or 5 or whatever. You'll be able to see the name of the school that you're working with. That's kind of how the categories I've set it up as. So for example, if we look at Central Montessori, they have 12 students in there. These are pretty much inactive, but we've made the accounts for them. So you have their name. And the beautiful thing also is that we can see and monitor what they've done. We can see what they've done in puzzles. We can see what their rating is for fast chess or slow chess. We can see how far they've gotten into the chess program, yada, yada, yada. But it's all good stuff that we can use to kind of determine what we'll be doing in the classes. And you can also, the cool thing is when the kids play each other in the games, they do the chess notation. So we can actually copy and paste what the notation held. And you can actually use it in a class if you want to talk about making improvements, tell them what they did well, and correcting mistakes. So there's that. And if you don't already have students in your class that have chesskid.com, you can actually add them yourself. Let's see, how would I do that here? Because I know it's not add club kids. Oh, that's okay. That's because it's maxed out over here. All right. So if I go to kids, why is my face in the middle? All right. If I go here where I've said that there's up to 20 kids for this class, you'll see that this on the side, it says add new kids. And you can actually manually input the kids for them. You can put the first, last name. You can make up a username, input a password. And ideally, you would add the parent's email if you have it, but it's not required. Reason why I say ideal is because when we send announcements, whether you send it as a coach or I send it as a director, it'll go to the parent's email and they'll get notified of that. If they don't have it, then it'll show up as a notification on ChessKid. But of course, if they're not logging in, they're not going to be able to see it. Let's see, how can I get back here? Okay. All right. And if you have a kid that already has an account and they'd rather keep with everything they've worked on, then you can actually still add them, but it's still different. You would go to info here. Click on this link here. So this is how parents would be adding their kids into your class. They would just log in through this link. They would click on add to a group, and then you would have your own registration key for that class. So once they go through that process, that kid will be added to your class. You'll be able to see everything they've done in the past, and you'll be able to see the updated information as well. Okay. Another cool thing about this is you don't well, one thing I'll mention is that you don't have to memorize or write down the passwords you've made with the usernames. You can actually go to print login cards, and it'll show you the username password for each kid. So you could always print this out or take a screenshot of it, and then share that with the kids. Well, like I said, ideally it'd be you had the email, so you wouldn't have to do all that. It would automatically go to them, but that's just in case. All right, so back here, looking at kids again. The other good thing I was mentioning is at this report card area. So if you click on report card, you'll be able to see everything that the kids have been doing. It's just kind of a different view. It's kind of like a class view of it. We don't really have a lot of students because we just started using Chess Kid that have really done a whole lot. So we're not going to see much in the report card. But as students participate more, playing in games, tournaments, doing puzzles and all that, this will fill up more. We can also give them certificates. Congratulations for like different achievements. So if they go through all the night levels, you can send them this little certificate congratulating them for that, which is always nice for the students to see that their coaches and instructors are noticing what they're doing. The last thing I'll mention is that I made this Lca Official Club. So this is what we're going to have all the students, no matter what class they're in. They're going to be all joining this official club. It's going to be the Legacy Chess Academy Club online. And the reason for it really be if like we're going to be sending out announcements for events, they'll find it out through here. And also we can have them play in legacy-wide tournaments. So it could be outside the classroom. We could have all online tournaments. We just kind of let the kids know what time and what day we'll be having the event. And then all of the kids can play each other. We can award little prizes or send out notifications congratulating whoever played the most games or whoever won the most games or ended up with the highest rating, stuff like that. So that's really cool that we get to do that. But again, your focus really on is managing the classroom. So when we talk about using chesskid.com, it's really just incorporating it into your class. So if you have access to a projector or something that we can put on a screen, you can use that in the class, but we're not really requiring it. It's more so just a guide. You can get a feel for what your class needs. Some are at different levels than others, and you can kind of say, hey, we talked about this in class. You can find that on chesskid.com. You can go into lessons and work on the night levels, and by next week, we'll talk about the next level following. It's just some things you can do. You pretty much have free range to do what you like, but chesskid.com is going to be kind of our standard thing that we all follow. But of course, I have no issues with you getting outside information from different books or YouTube videos. Like me personally, I follow a lot of St. Louis Chess Club YouTube videos, and I'll watch a lecture on there, and I'll do essentially the same thing in our class as well, just more geared to the students that we work with. So that's it. That's all I had to talk about with chesskid.com. If you think I missed anything or you need more of an explanation, feel free to email me at legacychess@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to talk more about it. And maybe I'll try to add more to this video, or I'll just send out an email out to everyone letting them know the new information. Yep. So let me know how I did, because it's actually the first time I did a video like this. So I think it's pretty cool. All right. Thanks, guys.